She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out 'cause she's a brick house. She's rocking it 1 pound at a time, rocking it 1 pound at a time, a brick house. Hashtag 1 pound at a time. Hello everyone, it is your girl, Boss Lady Lexi. How is everyone doing today on this Valentine's Day? The day of love, showing gratitude, your feelings towards your significant other, or it could be towards your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncles, your cousins. However you feel that you want to share your expressions towards the ones that you love. Kudos to you. But I decided that I wanted to talk about the highs and the lows of my process of what I'm going through throughout this adoption process. Now, I didn't think it was going to be easy because it's not, because you have to, well, I will be speaking in, I guess, first person because I'll be talking about myself. I had to really, really think really, really hard what type of parent or parents that I would want for my life, and not just for me. I would have to think about my children and my grandson as well. And I do have some parents in mind, but I also want to try an experiment. And the experiment I want to try is I really want to go to LA, and I want to actually go to a well-populated area, and I want to use I guess you would call it like a billboard, because I would make it myself, like a cardboard. Oh man, my brain is playing tricks on me today. But I would want to make like a board, like how I did my vision board. But instead of it being a vision board, it would be, a board of me, reaching out to the community in LA for adoptive parents to adopt me, or I could record, me talking to strangers and asking them what their opinions are of, someone my age wanting to be adopted. Now, granted, they don't know the back end story as to why I want to be adopted. And a lot of you probably don't know either why Boss Lady Lexi wants to be adopted. And I'm going to go into a little bit of that right now. The reason why Boss Lady Lexi wants to be adopted is because she never had parents. I was given away on Mother's Day of the year and day I was born. And granted, I thought I was born on one day when I wasn't actually born on that day. I didn't even know my name. I just know that that's what they told me my name was. And when I went and got my birth certificate, my name wasn't on there. And come to find out, that I wasn't named. So that just really, really played with me at some point in my childhood. And for a child to go through so much of abuse, disappointment, heartache, that was a lot for a young person or young child to go through. but I made it through the grace of God, as I've always stated before. I've also stated that, I felt like I was Cinderella, the stepchild where the sisters got everything that they wanted, but old Cinderella didn't get anything. And just trying to just process it all, and, never really getting love and affection from, the foster parents that took me in. Now, granted, I didn't go from one house to the next house, but I was still in an abusive household, my entire life. As long as I was living in their house, I had to abide by their rules and do what they say. And I was beaten and all kinds of things. And I just felt like at one point in time in life, I feel as though I should be loved just like everyone else in the world, that has good parents that really love them. Um, so that just really made me just want to get out there and, find parents. I want to know what it's like and what it feels like to have a mom, a dad who really, really loves me for me and accepts me for me. Um, if it should come down to having siblings, the siblings accepting me for who I am and loving me for who I am, just as well as I would love and protect them from for who they are, because I just always wanted that, and I never got that opportunity to experience it. And I feel like everybody should experience this type of love and affection at some point in time in their life. And just thinking of, younger children who are in foster care, who are wanting the same thing as myself at a young age, wanting parents to love them and they wanted to be adopted, but, it they bounced out of the system and they never got the opportunity to be adopted, just as well as I was in foster care. And to this day, I still don't know why they didn't adopt us. But then, in a way, I do understand because, they were getting money. And, once you adopt the children, you no longer get those funds. So I see where it toiled, but in a way, I'm glad that they didn't adopt me because I don't think I would ever be able to escape, you know, living that type of life. So I now am 53 and I have an opportunity to want to be adopted by a loving and caring family, and I really want to go to LA, and because that's where I want to live since my insurance is in LA. I want to go and I want to live in LA, and I want to go to LA and, you know, petition my request and, make me a billboard or a flyer and, just pass it out to people with my information. I would probably put my email address versus my telephone number because any and everybody would probably want to call me. But I want to just go and maybe in Hollywood, where there's a lot of people, and pass out the cards or the flyers, however I decide that I want to do it, and just get myself out there because in order to find, at my age, adoptive parents, I have to do all of the legwork myself. It's not like I can you know, just say I want to be adopted and someone just adopts me. I don't think it works that way. And I really want to get an opportunity to meet and, talk with people and see where their mindset is with adopting someone that's my age. I could go on and on and on and on and on, but today is just a really, really special day of love. And I've been toiling with it all day. I didn't get anything. Not that I expected anything. Um, well, I did expect a card, for my kids, but I didn't get that. But I know if I had a mom um, or dad or both, they probably would, you know, reach out and give me a card or, just a hello, send, call me up and say hello. I see where, married couples are going out and all of that good stuff. And I just think that that is just beautiful that you can express, to your significant other just how much you love and appreciate and adore them. And, just to know that you have that is wonderful. But to not have it and want it, it's just like craving for, and I know this may be a wrong scenario, but craving for a piece of cake. And you just yearn for that piece of cake and you yearn for that piece of cake until you finally get that piece of cake and it just hits the spot. That's how I feel about being adopted. You know, it's so hard to really, really say a lot because I can't. But what I can say is that I just really want to know I can pick up the phone at any time and, talk to my parents. Not only that, my siblings, if I have siblings or an aunt or uncle or cousins, it just would really feel a void in my life. And it's just so hard, 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 hard. But I really want to. I'm going to do the research this weekend and reach out to Southwest because I know I have some credits and I'm going to go to LA and I'm going to do this. I have to do this for me. I can't do it for anybody else. I have to do this for me and I have to fight for what is right in my own personal feelings. Some may say it may be selfish. Well, let me be selfish this one time in life for myself. Let me stand up for myself. Let me be one to just really, really go that mile for myself because of love. I've never felt it. I don't know what it is like, but I can know what it's like. And I can know what it feels like to be loved by parents or a mom. And just the mere fact that I have things rolling around in my mind on a daily, daily, daily basis is just so wonderful to me. But I also don't want to be hurt either, but I don't think rejection, because I've been rejected so much, I don't think that being rejected would hurt me any more than those beatings and everything else that I went through as a child, and even as an adult. So I just want to, really, really get out there and just be loved like everyone else has and just see the smile on lots of many siblings' faces from what their parents give to them and what their parents mean to them really touches my heart and soul every single day, as I am a mother who loves her children unconditionally.